Hi, welcome to Swap and Crop TV. Today I'm going to do a tutorial that's about making background papers for scrapbooking. So I've created a nice little 12 by 12 scrapbook page. It's 200 pixels per inch, and I've downloaded a whole bunch of textures just from the internet. I just Google searched textures, had a look around, and the ones I liked I downloaded. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start dragging all these textures on top of the background page. So I'm just going to use my little move tool, and I'm going to press shift, and then I'm going to drag them over. As you can see, they're not really the size I want, so I'm just dragging the size out, and I'm just confirming that that's the size I want. It doesn't really matter if you're losing a lot of quality, because you're not really going to see all the little details in there, so that's fine. Okay, so now I've got everything on my page, I can start messing about with my layers palette and just have a look. I think I'm going to put this rust one on the top. I'm going to set that to soft light, and then I'm going to set the clouds below to hard light. So you can see this is coming along. And this is a cloud layer I've set to overlay. Let's take this one up a little bit. Set that one back to normal. This one I'm going to do multiply. I think I'm going to duplicate this layer and take it up on the top. And I'm going to duplicate this layer as well. That's looking quite nice. Set this one to multiply. If you've got a white background, set it to multiply, and that will get rid of the white background and just let the black show through. Now I quite like this, and I quite like this little splodge, so I'm going to duplicate him, and I'm gonna put him over here. Duplicate him again. Right, I'm quite happy with that. I just want to add a colour layer. Now I've got a colour swatch down here. So I'm going to create a new layer. Make sure it's right on the top. and fill it with whatever colour you want. Now I'm going to put the settings to colour. You can also do it to soft light, but I quite like colour, and that's my finished background paper. Just experiment, you know, you're not going to get the looks the same. Even if you use the same textures, you can use different colours and different settings. I'm just going to mess about with this a little bit more just because I can, just to show you. Different effects we can create. And that's it, I'll leave the tutorial here, so go and find some textures and just experiment with the different layer settings, and you know, layer lots on top of each other, duplicate them and just play around. You can lower or higher the opacity and just mess about and see what you get, and hopefully you can have some nice background papers.